Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is so good to finally film a video for you guys. I know it's been ages, even though I said I was going to upload a little bit more consistently, but lo and behold, life has literally been I can't even explain it, just crazy busy, so many things happening. So I've been dying to tell you all the updates and all the news, but yeah, here I am finally sitting down, making this video. So I'm actually sitting in our bedroom right now. I've put a plant here for all the aesthetic reasons, so hopefully it just gives it that little bit more of a nice feel. First things first, let's get to the big news. I am pregnant. Oh my goodness, I just love being able to share that with people now, with you all now. It's just been, this crazy journey that I've been dying to share with everybody. We decided to only share it with everybody at 15 weeks pregnant. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know I announced it 2 weeks ago now. I wanted to create this video just to give you guys the little background story on how I found out I was pregnant, and of course just update you with the little things that have happened along the way. The last time I posted a video, Bo and I mentioned that I wanted a puppy, so we got a puppy, and he's beautiful. His name's Arrow. He is the love of our lives, so if you follow me on Instagram, you would have met him as well. And we also moved into our brand new house that we built together, which I'm sitting in our bedroom right now. So it's been a little bit chaotic. We actually moved here when I was 6 weeks pregnant. So we got a puppy, a month later we found out we were pregnant, and then 2 weeks later, we moved house. So yeah, just a lot of things happening, but very, very exciting. So to the pregnancy. So in December last year, I went and saw a naturopath because I said to Bo, I know we probably won't try next year, but I want to get my body prepared for a baby. And I think you should too. And not so much, it's not that we're unhealthy, but it was more or less to like detox and just make sure I was getting all the right vitamins and nutrients and things like that. And just reducing stress as much as I could. So we saw the naturopath and she put us on some supplements. We just changed a few things in our diet. Yeah, so we really didn't even think about it. We kind of were just preparing our bodies for pregnancy. If you guys know, I have a history of PCOS. So I wanted to make sure that my hormones were going to be balanced. I did have a regular cycle for many years, that 28 to 29 days, sometimes 30, just depending on what the month looked like. But yeah, just obviously wanted to make sure that the PCOS wasn't going to affect me getting pregnant, because I was told by so many doctors when I was diagnosed that, yeah, when it's time for you to get pregnant, you're gonna need help. You're gonna need to go on Clomid, I think it's called, to help you ovulate. You might have to do IVF, all this other stuff. So I kind of always had it in the back of my head that for us to try and be pregnant, to get pregnant, it was going to take some work. So never did I think that it was going to happen so soon. So anyways, come August this year, so a few months back now, we had a wedding at the start of the month, and then we literally just spent the month packing our entire house up, cleaning the house, getting ready to move in here. We just got a puppy. We were getting up every night for him. We were training him and spending all of our time with him. I just quit my 9-to-5 job to work more in my own online business. So yeah, that's another crazy thing that happened. So yeah, just a lot of things happening around June, July, August kind of era. Like it's 100 years ago, you know what I mean. But yeah, so one night we were making love, and you know, we just thought, if it happens, it happens. So a few weeks later, Bo and I had like this camping trip booked. It was a glamping trip. So we're going out to the middle of nowhere to one of his friends' glamping sites. I was due for my period on the Monday or Tuesday. So this was a Thursday, Friday before that Monday, Tuesday when I was due. And I started getting my really like intense PMS, symptoms, premenstrual symptoms, which I usually always get. I always get like cravings. I can't stop eating. I get sore, tender breasts, and I get moody, like really, really moody. Like I'm emotional. I want to cry all the time. So anyways, we go shopping for this trip for food, and all I wanted to eat was marshmallows. I don't eat marshmallows. I don't remember the last time I ate marshmallows, but I was adamant on finding like vegan version of marshmallows. Like I needed to have marshmallows. It was like ride or die. I needed to get it. So we ended up getting marshmallows, and I also just wanted to eat salt and vinegar chips, plain chips with like just salt. Everything had to be salty and marshmallows. So that was really weird. We ended up seeing Bo's parents that night, and I just remember just feeling a little queasy, just not myself, just a little bit like, oh, you know, I had a little bit of a glass of wine thinking, oh, I just felt really didn't feel like it at all. So I didn't drink all of that. And then the next day we were going off to the camping trip. So it was about an hour and a half away from Bo's parents' house because it was quite a drive. And I just remember feeling really just queasy in the car. Like I usually do get car sick, but this was just like a different kind of feeling. Like I'd never felt it before. And I was just thinking, oh, maybe it's just because it's been a long trip. I'm just feeling a bit weird. I'm getting my period soon, whatever. So we were camping, and I remember just having to go to the toilet every half an hour. Like I just needed to wee a lot. And I was getting so annoying because it was a beautiful compost toilet, but it was just really annoying having to walk out in the dark, like 50 meters to the outside toilet. I'm a little bit scared of the dark, so that was really inconvenient. So yeah, I just thought that was really strange. So we finished the camping trip, and I just remember eating like really weird things. I didn't want to eat, we cooked up a big breakfast on the Sunday morning, and I didn't want to eat the spinach, I didn't want to eat the tomato, I didn't want to eat the avocado. I just wanted to eat bread and vegan sausage that we'd cooked up. Like I just wanted to eat that, and I wanted to smother it in tomato sauce and like salt. It was so weird. I didn't want to eat like any vegetables, which I usually love. And then Monday came along, and I was like, okay, period's not here, that's fine. Like my boobs is really, really sore. It should be here any day now. Tuesday came along, it still wasn't there. So then on Thursday night, I remember getting off the phone to my dad. He was in the Philippines at this stage for a holiday with my auntie and uncle, my cousins, and mum stayed home, and she said she called me and said she should call your dad, he needs to come home, can you book him an early flight? Thursday night, just doing that for him. And I remember, okay, we have to pick him up on Saturday. So on that Thursday, I'd organized his flight. I was a little bit stressed and feeling a little bit not myself. I got out of the shower, and Bo came in to brush his teeth, and I just looked down at my breast and I looked at my nipple, and I said, does it look weird to you? Like, do my nipples look weird? And Bo's like, what do you mean? They're just like normal. You just got out of the shower. I'm like, no, they're a bit bigger. They look a bit weird. They're definitely not my usual nipples. And that is literally what I noticed. And I was like, I think I'm pregnant. So Saturday morning came along, period still hadn't come. And I was convinced I got to do a test. I am pregnant or something's going on. The next morning I had to work, which was a Saturday. I got home at like 8 o'clock. I had to teach a Pilates class, and Bo was still in bed, and he's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. We've got to pick up dad from the airport today. So I can make us breakfast, or we can get something later for brunch if you still want to stay in bed. So anyways, it was about 11:30, and Bo just said, oh, can we get some pizza before we go pick up your dad from the airport? And I'm like, okay, we'll get pizza. So we went to the pizza shop, and the supermarket is right next door to the pizza shop. So I'm like, I'm gonna quickly just duck in and grab a pregnancy test. Bo's like, you won't be pregnant, like stop freaking out, stop stressing, and your period will come, I promise. And I'm like, no, it'll take 2 seconds, I'll just grab one. So I grabbed a digital test that just said yes or no. So I grabbed the pizza, hopped in the car, we went back home. Bo set up his little man cave on the couch. He got the basketball on. I think the playoffs were on or something. He was eating his pizza, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bedroom, I'll be back in a sec. He's like, yep, no worries. Went to our bedroom, and I grabbed the pregnancy test, and I went into the toilet, which is right next door, and I peed on the stick, and I popped the cap on, and I walked back into the bedroom and sat it on the dresser. I was reading the instructions, and it said, this is literally in the space of like 30 seconds. So it said that it was going to take about 3 minutes for the test to show up. And I remember just looking at the test, and it was just blinking. It was like flashing a clock, a timer. I looked away, and I thought, oh, it's going to say no, hurry up. Like, I want to eat some pizza. I'm hungry too. And then I turned back around, and it said yes plus positive, like yes, I was pregnant. I am pregnant. We are having a baby. And I remember just going, oh my God, like feeling the walls were gonna like cave in on me. I was like, oh my God, like what the hell? And I remember like tears were pouring down my face. I was like, what? How can this be? How can I be pregnant? Like, this is a miracle. Like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. We're gonna have a baby. I was just like, oh my God. And then I just started thinking like, should I tell Bo now? Like, we're about to go on a drive for like 2 hours to get my dad, and like, I don't know, should I just wait, do another one? I only got one test. Anyways, I had to tell him, like, he's my husband. I could not wait a second longer. I had to share this with him. So I grabbed the test and I ran out to the lounge room. Bo was laying on the couch. I'm like, Bo, he goes, what? I go, it says yes. He's like, no. I'm like, yes, I'm pregnant. And Bo's like, what? Are you lying to me? You can't be joking about this. I'm for real. It says yes. It says yes. We're gonna have a baby. I was bawling. And then I look at Bo and he's just got these tears streaming down his face, and he just opened his arms on the couch and I just jumped on him and we're just crying. And he's like, we're gonna have a baby. I'm like, we're gonna have a baby. We're gonna have a baby. I just still can't get over it. Like, that moment was just so incredible. I still feel it. I still feel every single emotion. Just like the day Bo proposed to me, just like the day we said our vows to each other. Yeah, it was just the most incredible moment. And we both sat up on the couch and we looked at the test together, and Bo's like, is this for real? Am I dreaming? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm dreaming. Like, I'm 5 days late for my period, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna get a pregnancy test. Why not? And I did it, and I'm pregnant. It says yes. I'm so excited. I was like really shocked because it said it would take 3 minutes. And I said I wasn't going to tell Bo straight away. I just wanted to like process it and maybe just do another one just in case, because the box only came with one. And I've done so many pregnancy tests in my life that they've all come back negative. And then this is yes. We're having a baby. I wanted to do another pregnancy test, of course. So we ended up driving home, went to the pharmacy, got another pregnancy test where it actually tells you the weeks. I did another one, and then it ended up saying 3 plus or 4 plus, I don't remember. Hey, so we just got home from the airport. I went and got my dad, and I decided to get a different pregnancy test. Sorry, that's Arrow with his food. A clear blue digital one. It just tells you the weeks. So I'm really, just excited to test another one, because, sometimes it might come up false, maybe, I don't know. So I'm gonna test it and see what the result will be. Pregnant.
Three plus.
What? Okay, it's for real. It's like for real. Pregnant, 3 plus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Another one. Yes, we're pregnant. There you go. That's how I found out I was pregnant. We are so grateful for our little miracle. We are so grateful for this journey, for our baby. And I'm just so excited to be able to share this journey with you and this next step of our lives with you. I feel like I've come so far in my journey, and now I'm going to be a mother, and it's just the most incredible feeling in the world, because this is something I've wanted my entire life. And just for this baby just to be our little miracle, I'm just so stoked. So that's how we found out we were pregnant, and how I knew I was pregnant, just the early signs and symptoms. Right now, filming this video, I'm 17 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I'm hoping to do little vlog updates from week 18 onwards. Right now, I just want to get this video out there and share a few blog posts of our first trimester, because that was just a roller coaster of symptoms. Still kind of experiencing some symptoms right now. Of course, every day is different. I'm slowly starting to get my appetite and my energy back, but loving every single step of the way. I do update a lot more on Instagram, so if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, go check it out there, go follow me there, because I literally post about it all the time. And yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of an update, bump update while we're here. So here is Bump at 17 weeks. So I've eaten breakfast already. There's little Bump, very small. This is me like pushing out. This is what I look like at the end of the day. This is me sucking in, which is impossible. And this is me preggers. So you can slowly start to see that all my organs are starting to get pushed up. At the moment, baby, yeah, this is what it looks like from the front. You can still see some abs, but they're definitely going. So baby is the size of my palm, so my open palm here, or the size of a very large onion, it says. So we get our next scan at 20 weeks, which is soon. And I'm just so excited to be sharing all of this with you. And I hope you enjoyed like the little snippets of the clips that I put in and everything. And I'm just so excited to be sharing this journey with you all. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more pregnancy updates and videos, because most likely that is what my channel is going to become, because this is literally my life right now, and I'm loving it. And I hope you guys can come along the journey with me and share this incredible chapter of our lives with us. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.
Wow.